My name is Miyato Yusuke. I'm 27 years old. After graduating from university, I've had a job at a large vocational school that provides various courses and certifications. I've been in a relationship with a woman for 3 years and even entertained the thoughts of marrying her. My girlfriend, Noriko, happens to be the daughter of an acquaintance of my mother. Upon hearing her concerns about potentially losing a job, I recommended her for a receptionist position at my workplace, but...
Hey Tama, why has the student booking data disappeared?
Huh? I'm sorry. I could have sworn I did it right.
Are you really working at all?
She wasn't very competent at her job, so she often ran into trouble. Tamao, can I borrow the machine for a moment?
Huh? Miyato?
Got it!
Huh?
Isn't the backup data managing this reservation? It was hidden due to an operation error.
Tama really did these things well.
Alright, if you have a data, then...
Thank you, Miyato.
No, it's nothing. On the way home that day, I sensed that Tamao was feeling down, so I encouraged her as we walked to the station together. This is your first time being a receptionist, right? So, let's take the time to learn the job carefully, okay?
That's right. Thank you for everything. I don't think I could continue working here without you, Miyato.
Miyato is really a wonderful person.
Huh?
I like you, Miyato. I may have many flaws, but my love for you is stronger than anyone else. So, would you like to go out with me?
Alright. Despite being clumsy at work and making many mistakes, I was happy that she honestly confessed her love feelings for me, and we started dating. Our parents also supported this relationship, and I even became closer to her parent. However, one day, after 3 years of being together, an incident occurred.
Takaya-san, you work at a big company, right? I think guys who are good at their job are so cool. And on top of that, your family runs a business too? That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Huh? What the hell is going on here?
Do Takaya-san have a girlfriend yet?
Huh?
Hey, Noriko, what are you talking about?
Yusuke,
We're dating, aren't we? What's the meaning of this?
I have no other choice. I just don't find you attractive anymore, Yusuke.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, Yusuke, you're just going to keep working here forever, aren't you? Your salary isn't going to increase much, and I don't see a future with you.
So that's it. She just wanted to ditch me for some rich guy working in a big corporation, huh? The only reason Noriko could even work here in the first place was because I introduced her. I covered for her mistakes so many times, helped her fit into a job, but to her, I was just the man with no future. When I broke up with Noriko, I quit my job at the same time. To be honest, I had already been thinking about going independent. The fact that my salary couldn't increase no matter how long I stayed well on my mind. And in the end, Noriko's betrayal gave me the final push. During that time, the only one who truly listened to me was my best friend from college, Tatsuo.
Hey, don't let it get you down. I'm sure a lot of good things are waiting for you.
Alright,
That's right. Why don't you try coming here to change the atmosphere for a while?
over there? You mean your hometown?
Yeah, come back to where you live. It's more rural, but it's a nice place.
And just like that, I decided to take up Tatsuo's offer and set up for the Shugoku region. Tatsuo returned to his hometown right after graduating from college and started working there. Even after becoming a working adult, he could visit Tokyo from time to time, and we meet up whenever he did. But this could be my first time going over there. Are you sure it's okay for me to stay over?
Yeah, of course. Our house is pretty big, and there are plenty of spare rooms. My parents, grandparents, and even my sister are looking forward to having you over.
Wait, your sister is there too? Is that okay?
Don't worry about it. Actually, when I mentioned that you're good with computers, she said there's something she'd like help with. If you're up for it, could you lend her a hand?
Alright, but I heard that Tatsuo has an older sister. I remember seeing a photo of her once, and she was unbelievably beautiful. Feeling a bit nervous, I headed to Tatsuo's family home.
Yusuke has a right.
Welcome. Make yourself at home. Treat this as your own house. Yusuke-kun, Hello, sorry for sudden request, but could you help me with something on the computer?
This is Tashuo's sister. She's even more beautiful than in the photo.
Hey sis, he just got here.
But the deadline for the documents is tomorrow.
Oh, it's fine. Just ask me anything.
Thank you, this is really great. There are many people in the countryside who are good with computers, so I was really happy when I heard you were coming. I want to organize some data in Excel, but I have no idea how to use formulas. Could you teach me?
Alright, let's start with the basics. Tashuo's sister is...
Oh, just call me Marina.
Sitting next to Marina made me nervous, but once I started explaining about computers, I naturally switched into work mode, just like when I teach at school. If you enter this formula into this cell, this method can be applied in many ways.
Oh, I see. That's super useful. Wow, as expected from a computer school instructor, you don't just have knowledge. Your explanations are easy to understand, and you have a calm way of teaching. Hey, why are you here? Can I rely on you a bit more?
Of course, that's totally fine. I'll be staying for a while, so feel free to ask me for anything in return.
Hey sis, don't hog Yusuke all to yourself. I've got a lot of things I want to ask him too.
I get it.
Tashuo's family was warm and lively, and little by little, they helped me forget my bad memories from Tokyo. They made me think that Tashuo living and listening to those complaints is actually quite good. The peaceful times I spent teaching Marina how to use the computer also relaxes me so much.
It's kind of nice, huh? Having someone to teach you things. Even though I'm still one of the younger ones at work, I get asked about computers a lot. That's why I've been desperately trying to research things in books and online. But there are still a lot of times when things don't go well.
Huh?
That's why being able to rely on someone like this makes me feel a little more at ease. If I lived closer, she could keep teaching me all kinds of things.
I wonder, if I don't go back to Tokyo, could I continue getting along with Tashuo and Marina like this? Then, one day, Tashuo asked me,
My friend's computer stopped working and they're struggling. Can you take a look at it?
of course, I agree, and went with Tashuo to his friend's house. The person who came out of the grand house we arrived at was Takaya, the one Noriko has seduced before.
Long time no see. I never expect to see you here, Miyato. So you know Tashuo?
This is what I should be saying. So, this is your hometown, Takaya?
Yes, my family runs a business here. I was set to take over, but before that, I worked in the city for about 5 years to gain experience. I just returned last week. How do you know each other? I was attending the computer school where Miyato works, but during that time, Miyato's girlfriend started hitting on me. Huh? You the guy who seduced Miyato's girlfriend?
Please don't misunderstand. I had absolutely no interest in Tamao. In fact, I was engaged, but she kept coming after me, and it was really troublesome.
Yusuke, I think Takaya doesn't mean it that way. Trust him this time, okay?
It's okay. I understand that my ex cheating on me wasn't Takaya's fault. In the end, that's just the kind of person she was. So even if it wasn't Takaya, she would have eventually moved to someone else. More importantly, you are having trouble with your computer, right? Let me hear about it. It seems that Takaya's family runs the well-known major company in Tashuo's hometown. His fiancée was so devoted to him that he had no room to be interested in other women, to the point where they were an almost annoyingly lovely dovey couple. After that, I reconciled with Takaya, fixed the computer issue, and we became friends again. Then, Takaya, Tashuo, and I end up going to eat together, and that's when I encountered something unbelievable.
Hey, Takaya, what a coincidence!
Noriko?
Hey, why? Actually, I feel quite lonely when Takaya went back to his hometown, so I came to visit him a little.
What are you doing? Takaya is engaged.
Yusuke, why are you here?
Tamao, enough already. I have absolutely no feelings for you.
But you always smiled at me so kindly, didn't you? There's no way you don't have feelings for me. That's a lie, right? If you can't be honest because of your finance, then I would just talk to them myself.
This is starting to get more and more complicated. We need to do something about it.
I called Noriko's parents and explained the situation. Then, they asked me to put the call on speaker so they could talk to Noriko as well. I did as they asked, but Noriko, I called your parents.
Noriko, you betrayed Yusuke and tried to go after another man? What are you thinking? You were only able to get a job at the computer school thanks to Yusuke. How shameless can you be?
I can't do anything else. I can't see a future when I'm with Yusuke. Mom, even you?
That's the thing. You can't do anything on your own yet. You act all high and mighty. You always relied on Yusuke to support you. But did you ever put in any effort yourself? If Yusuke had been there, you wouldn't have been able to get by anywhere. And yet, you betrayed him and only thought about benefiting yourself. Enough! Stop bothering Takaya-san right now. If you're going to keep acting like this, don't ever think about coming home.
No way! If I can't be with Takaya, then what was the point of breaking up with Yusuke? Yusuke!
I have no intention of forgiving you, Noriko, if you truly want to be forgiven. At the very least, never show yourself in front of me or Takaya again. Noriko had nothing to say in response and left dejectedly. I received a thank you from Takaya, and Noriko's parents asked me to kindly apologize to them in the near future, so I have to return to Tashuo's parents' house.
Good work. Seems like it was a pretty tonight, huh?
You heard from Tashuo, huh?
Takaya's fiance is my friend. When Yusuke chased us away, she says she felt really relieved. Thank you.
I just did what I could.
That's amazing. Really, you are someone people can rely on.
My ex didn't seem to think so, though.
That just means she didn't see your true worth. But at the very least, if I had someone like you by my side, I would feel really reassured.
Marina.
Hey, Yusuke, have you ever thought about living here?
Huh?
I once told you that not many people understand computers, right? I think many companies would be very profitable if they had a skilled person like Yusuke. Why don't you try working here? Takaya's father's company and his fiance's company also said that if you start a business here, they would want to make a contract with you. Did you hear about that? Also, I want to get to know you better, Yusuke. If you go back to Tokyo, I would be really sad.
That is...
But you're smart, have a strong sense of justice. You are careful and kind. There really aren't many people like that. Of course, I would like you.
I can't believe Marina actually has feelings for me. Seriously considering starting my own business here might be an option too. If I decided to leave here and start my own business, will you support me?
Of course.
I have trustworthy friends here, and Marina, who supports me, is here too. I've completely cut ties with Noriko. Maybe starting a new life here couldn't be such a bad idea.
I think I will start my own business here.
Yeah, do your best.
After that, I actually started my business here. Thanks to Takaya's fiance's company signing a contract with my company that helped improve their employees' computer skills. Things took off smoothly. On top of that, word about my company spread, and I started receiving requests from both companies and individuals. My days quickly became busy. At times, I struggled in this unfamiliar place, but thanks to Marina-san and Tashuo, I was able to overcome it. And Marina-san often invite me out of days, so things were going well both professionally and personally. Decided to stay in this place is not a bad thing. I believe I can build a bright future here.